1 2 1 2. Hello internet world, welcome to a new video on the Geekanoids channel. If you watch my videos regularly, you'll know that I am very well organised. I like to plan my day. It keeps me on schedule, it keeps me focused, it keeps me on the task at hand. It allows me to actually be very productive. And because I run lots of different businesses and I really do value my time, I need something to organise everything that I have to do. And I love using paper planners, so sort of handwritten planning, scheduling notes rather than doing it all on my iPad. Last year, or was it earlier this year? I can't remember, but I did a video on planning using a digital planner on the iPad Pro, and I still use that from time to time, but I still rely very much on an actual paper physical planner organizer. In today's video, I want to show you what I'm going to be using for 2021, and it is fantastic because not only is it a really great planner, but you can also personalize it to really fit within what you need the pages to look like. So let's take a closer look. By the way, it's a Plum Paper planner for 2021. It's a daily planner and it's dated. So let's take a closer look at what I'm going to be using for 2021. So this is a daily planner because it is 1 page per day, and because I wanted to add extra pages in, and I'll show you those extra pages throughout this video. It's in 2 books basically. If I didn't add all the supplementary pages in here, then it would have fit into just the 1 book. But as it is now, because I added in those pages, it's 6 months per book. I will just also say at this early stage in the video that if you really like the look of these, then please do see the video description. If you get in contact with me, then I can actually email you a referral code which will get you 10% off your order with Plum Paper. It does also earn me a little bit of commission as well that I can then spend on future planners, for example, and that will allow me to bring you more videos like this. So anyway, back to taking a look at the planners. So these are, apart from the covers, these are identical, absolutely identical. The cover on this one, this is for the start of the year, January through to June. This one here, I just went for this sort of brush stroke art type cover. It's got a plastic protector on, a really nice thick gauge plastic, and then the actual cover underneath. This one here, for the second half of 2021, I went for like a Christmassy theme, purely because we're running I know it's running through some of the summer, but we're running up to Christmas, and that's when I'll be starting to plan my Christmas videos and also the Christmassy things that we do for our friends and family as well. So let's move this one out of the way because this one is identical inside apart from this cover. So, and when you buy these with the supplementary pages and split them into 2 books, it's still very affordable. Now, before we actually look inside this particular planner, I want to show you what I've been using for this year. This is obviously slightly smaller. This was my Filofax for 2020, and I would write down my appointment schedule down here if I had anything that was happening at a particular time of the day. I would add my to-dos in here, things like recording videos, doing live broadcasts. I do my sort of business tracking or affiliate tracking up here, phone calls, tasks that I want to ask somebody else to do, and anything sort of personal reminders down in this section here. So it worked well, but it was quite a cramped space, and I wanted something a little bit more personalised. So let's have a look at the Plum Paper planner. So let's open this up. So clear cover first, then the printed cover, really nice thick gauge cardboard on here, very nice indeed, really impressed. And then we go into a whole year, 2021 year, just spread out like this so we can see the year as a whole. Then next page we have got special dates, so I would use this for birthdays, anniversaries, or anything I do yearly for the business, because this is primarily for business use. And then if we go to the next page, we've got ideas, plans and goals. Note that the headers are blank, so you can fill these in yourself. You can choose to have this sort of colourful theme to the planner, or you can go for a neutral theme and it's all like a steely blue, more neutral colour, but I went for the colourful one. And then we've got a blank page for notes, and then we're into January and we've got this tabbed page. Very, very nice thick gauge card again, and then we're round into January. So this happens for every month. So every month you get a goal page or monthly highlights page where you can put 3 goals. We've also got birthdays and events, things to remember, and then a couple of extra sections which you can title yourself. Then we get a lined note page, and then the very next page we get a sort of whole month view with some room for some extra notes down here and the next month in the bottom corner. And then we're into the actual daily planning pages. So this is very cool because this is where you can really personalize the Plum planner. So we've got today's priorities up here. So this is the 3 things that I must get done on that day, and I could have given this any title at all. I could have put my own. They come with like presets that you can just check a checkbox and it will pre-fill this, or you can type in, when you're doing your order, you can type in what you want these headings to say. Then we've got today's schedule, so I'm going to use that for my sort of appointments or things that happen at a particular time. And then here you can see one of my custom headings, link performance. So here I'm going to put in how my affiliate business is going and how I track my sort of daily affiliate performance in this section here. Then we've got to do, which is going to be all of my to-dos, things like live broadcasts, recording videos, contacting companies for new products, any sort of sponsored related content that I'm doing. And then we've got a little box here just for inspiration. Not sure what I'm going to use that yet for, but down at the bottom here we've also got a goals, food and health section here just for some notes. So I might put down what I'm planning to eat for the day, for example. And then if we go through all of the days through to the back of January, we see some of the supplementary pages I added in. When you add in supplementary pages, you can actually have them interdispersed as sort of a page in every month, or you can have them added on to the end. And I'll show you what the difference is very shortly. So we get a notes page and another notes page. This is what you get as regular, and then this is the first additional piece that I added in, and this is just like a reflection page for the month. So I've got the past month in 3 words, my wellness scale, so I can track how I felt over the month, I started and I finished with, things I did, foods I ate, places I went, things I read or watched. So just sort of really nice sort of highlights for the month, and then the most memorable part of this month. Very, very important to reflect on how the month's gone, because then I think that sets you up well for the following month as well. And then it's on the back here we've got some more notes to make for the main goal, progress, how I succeeded, how I can improve for next month, and steps to reach improvements. So I just really like that. And then we've got a habit tracker. So for example, I do a set of exercises every day, so I could write that in here, and then I can just check off each day that I do that to make sure that I'm on track with the things that I do on a daily basis. So I added that in as a supplementary page as well. And then on the back of that page we've got my success, shortcomings, and then next month's goals as well. So that's the same for every month. So February, exactly the same, with the same daily pages and the same reflection and habit tracker in the back. So they're interdispersed supplement pages, and then I've got some tabbed sections at the back which I added in as well. So these are additional things. This is what made my particular planner go into 2 books. So I've got my home tab here. I can list things like my water, electric, services providers basically. I've also got here some home maintenance planning, Also some monthly goals as well. Then I've got a master cleaning guide. Probably won't use that because I don't do that at a regular time each week. Then I've got some laundry guide, which again I probably won't use. I probably will use some of the garden guide, just for keeping the garden looking tidy. Passwords I definitely won't use. You shouldn't write down your passwords in a planner, so I disagree with that page. You should use some sort of password manager, so don't write down your passwords. Also some sort of family favourites for food, I might use that. And then we've got home projects. I'll definitely use this. You can list your projects down and a start and finish date. And then we've got a gift list. Again, I will most definitely use this, especially in that second half of the year, in that other planner I showed you with the different cover on. Definitely use this for gifts. And a shopping list, I probably won't use that. Monthly bills I will probably use. That's good for budgeting. And then we've got an expense overview page as well. And then important contacts right on the back. So a nice section. I like that a lot. And then the next supplementary page, or supplementary section I should say, I actually added 2 of these. They're identical, and that's for social media. And I thought this was really interesting. This particular one here allows you to really look at your Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest and Twitter. It gives you some daily content calendar and hashtags here as well. And then you can actually list down your social media intentions and goals, daily steps to achieve the goals, if you've got any competition as well that you want to check out and maybe compare yourself to. And then we've got an overview by month, so you can list down whatever promotion or social media planning you're doing and the date you're going to do that during the month. Very, very nice indeed. And again, you've got 6 sections here for the 6 months that are in this particular planner. And then we've got monthly planning, and we've got space for important dates and holidays and brainstorming, finalised campaigns. It's a really well thought out section. Again, you've got 6 of those for each month. And then here you've got the section sort of repeated again for more monthly planning and brainstorming. These are all the same. And then a campaign audit where you can look at particular campaigns, the platform it was on, the number of posts, likes, comments and shares you got. Again, this is repeated. You can also tick whether you achieved the campaign goal. So a really nice way of organising your social media. Login information. Again, it's okay to write down your platform and username, email and handle, but please don't write your passwords down. Don't write your passwords in a book. I think I should just interject here and say that I love this planner. But I've seen these before. I've seen people selling on the likes of Amazon password books. It's not a good idea to write your passwords down. You need to either remember them or use some sort of password manager where all of your passwords are within an application and you have to remember just one master password. So do not write down your passwords, people. Anyway, back to this. So we've got the same section again, exactly the same, a second social media section. And then contacts is exactly what it says. Names and addresses and telephone numbers and emails. Then we've got some gridded dot paper here as well. And then at the back here, passwords again. Then we've got some US holidays. And then we've got 2022 calendar. And then we've got this section here, which is just like a pocket. So it's a double-sided cardboard pocket. And then you get a little sheet of sample stickers with the planner. I did get some social media stickers. Never used stickers before, but I ordered these sheets of stickers. I think you get 4 sheets in total with various stickers for just jazzing up your pages a little bit. And nice that there's a little pocket to keep these in as well. And then I think this was an additional page I added. I think I chose to add this. It was very cheap. It's just like a plastic pocket for keeping any notes, or I might keep the occasional receipt in there, for example. And then we've got the strong cardboard back cover with the same design on the back, and then another plastic sheet. So really nice planner. I absolutely love it. The highlight for me is the fact that you can personalize the headings in here, and there's no wasted space. I really do like that a lot. I always get questions about this as well. What do I use to write in my planners? I normally use this, which is a Pentel like Graph Gear 1000. It's a mechanical pencil, so that's what I use for writing in my planners normally. And then I've also got this Lamy or Lamy, however you want to pronounce it. I think it's Lamy rollerball pen, which is a nice fine line pen. I've also got some fine liner, really thin fine liner tip pens coming as well. So that's what I'm going to be using for 2021. That is it. And I'm always excited because when you get a new planner, obviously it's like starting a fresh year because you are, but it's nice to see how you use that planner over the year. Now, when I used my previous one, this is a Filofax, by the way, I was undecided at the beginning of this year, 2020. I was undecided what planner to use. I couldn't make my mind up whether to use a Jibun Teku, a Hobonichi like I'd used prior, and I just couldn't decide. So I went for just an easy option, a Filofax. This is nice and cheap, and it did the job. Don't get me wrong, it did the job. But as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I just wanted something a little bit more usable, a little bit more personalised. Something where I didn't have to keep writing in the same headings as I did with the Filofax. It's already printed on the page on here. It's really nice quality paper, really nice, and the printing is nice and crisp, and I just absolutely, even though I haven't started using it, I really do like the choice that I made. I think this is going to work very well for me. So as I mentioned also at the beginning of the video, if you do want to purchase one of these for yourself, you don't have to get the daily. They also do a weekly planner as well. They do educational planners, so many different sort of variations, all of which you can personalise. If you do want to pick one up for yourself, check the video description out. It just tells you to get in touch with me basically, and then I can email you a referral code, and that will get you 10% off your first purchase with Plum Paper. Let's take a look inside the live chat. Marlenia Mosley, thanks for tuning in live. Thank you. Nice planner. I'm glad you like it. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you've got any questions at all, please do pop them in the comment section below. If you liked the video, please do hit that like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, for example, when the new fine liner pens come in, then let me know that as well, because I'm always writing. I just love writing. It's the tactile feel of writing on paper that I think I really enjoy. So if you want to see that, let me know in the comment section as well. That's it for this video. Have a fantastic week ahead, everybody. And I'll see you in another one very soon.